Welcome to Journey with Jenney, or Hola, bienvenidos a Journey con Jenney. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a lesson from ACS. Um, if you missed it, you can reference the first video I did where I'm starting this first chapter in section A, Bienvenidos al Mundo Hispano. And basically, in the first video, I covered the vocabulary buildings, pronouncing Spanish, expanding vocabulary with cognates, the Spanish alphabet. And so in this video, we're going to finish section A or sección A with Spanish pronunciation, stress and accentuation, cognates, days of the week, regional accents in the Hispanic world, the importance of learning Spanish, and yeah, so just gonna jump right in. So basically, I'm starting right here, and I'm basically just gonna read along, and you're gonna join me in learning Spanish as I'm going through this textbook and refreshing myself on Spanish. So, Spanish pronunciation. The following pronunciation guide will help you to master the sounds of Spanish. Refer to these rules regularly and be careful to imitate the models presented by your instructor, which I don't have an instructor, I'm just learning on my own through this textbook, and by the native speakers on the audio and videotapes if you are using them. Spanish is often referred to as a phonetic language because it is usually pronounced as it is written and written as it is pronounced. And I think that's why Spanish is easy to learn, because as long as you can read the alphabet, you can more or less learn Spanish. It's not as difficult to pronounce as maybe Chinese or different languages that are not so, that's not phonetic. So here are the vowels. Spanish vowels are short, clear, and clipped. They are never drawn out and their sounds are basically invariable. In order to pronounce accurate pronunciation of the Spanish vowels, the lips, tongue, and jaw muscles must be considerably tense and in relatively constant position. So I may be pronouncing things wrong. Bear with me. I'm still a beginner. So it says a as in casa, ama, fama, Canada. Wait, Canada. Canada? A as in cafe. A as in cafe. Bebe, nene, este, mes. E as in machine. E as in machine. C, difícil, fin, peri. O as in no. Loco, solo, como, poco. U as in blue. Tu, cultura, uno, cuna. Diphthongs. Spanish vowels fall into two categories: strong, a, e, and o, and weak, e or e and u. A diphthong is the union of a strong vowel and a weak vowel, which is pronounced as one syllable. So unlike many English diphthongs, through, rough, the original sound of each vowel must be maintained. So baile, treinta, agua, causa, antiguo, huevo. When two weak vowels form a diphthong, the stress is always on the second vowel. Buitre, ciudad, viuda, cuidado. When two strong vowels are together, they are pronounced as separate syllables. Creo, chaos, museo, deseamos. When the stress falls on the weak vowel in a two-vowel syllable, an accent mark is used to show that there is no diphthong and the two vowels are pronounced as two syllables. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, that's interesting. Dia, país, hacia, baúl, baúl, baúl. Practiquemos los diphthongs. Practice pronouncing these vowel combinations by repeating the words after your instructor. So I don't have an instructor, so I'm just going to do my best to guess this, and hopefully I will get it correct. So, aire, ow. Okay, so this is what I'm practicing. Practiquemos these words right here. So, ow for Laura, A, reina, U, Europa, ia, piano, ie, siesta, ia, siesta, io, labio, iu, triunfo, hoy, oigo, ua, cuatro, ue, fuente, ui, Luisa, uo, quota. Okay, now on to consonants. So basically now we're going to do consonants. That was the vowels. So the Spanish B and V are identical in pronunciation. At the beginning of a word and after M and N, they are pronounced like the English B in boy, though not as forcibly. Vamos, bueno, Paco, vecino, hombre. Between two vowels, the B and V are pronounced with the lips slightly apart, creating more friction as the air passes and producing a slightly muted sound. Automobile, nabo, recibimos, vivimos. In Spanish America, C before E and I is pronounced like the English S in Sam. In many parts of Spain, C before E and I is pronounced like the English the in thin. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, this is going to be confusing for me. So, cena, cero, cereal, gracias. But is it cena, cero, cereal, gracias? Well, I'm just going to say it as a S. In all other cases, the C in Spanish has the hard C of the English, the hard sound of the English K. Cama, cortes, cruz, clase. The ch has the sound of ch in the word church. Chica, choza, coche, marchar. At the beginning of a word or after N and L, the D has a sound similar to the D in the word dog, although somewhat muted. Dos, diente, caldo, cuando. And at the end of a word or between two vowels, it has a muted sound like the in the word although. Though. Cada, hablado, Granada, todo, Madrid, ciudad, Medeo, universidad. G/J. So before E and I, the Spanish G has the same sound as the Spanish J, a strongly aspirated English H. Gitano, genero, I'm not sure. Escoger, jefe, jota, jarabe. In all other cases, G has the guttural sound of the G in the word gate. Gato, gracioso, siglo, algodón. The H is always silent. Hotel, hora, hospital, almohada. Almohada. And the double L's has a similar sound to the English Y in the word yes. Llama, amarillo, llave, valle. And the Nye with the squiggly mark on top has a sound similar to the English N, as in onion, onion, nya. Or nya as in canyon, niño, mañana, año, señor. Señor. I don't know why I can't curl that. Whatever, it's okay. Q is used only with UE and UI and has the sound of K in English. Quiero, que, quinto, riquísimo. Okay, keep going. After N, L, and S, R is trilled or rolled. Okay, that's gonna be hard for me. Israel, Enrique, Alrota, and Resumen. So I can't roll my tongues yet, but hopefully I'll keep practicing that. At the beginning of a word, R has a very pronounced roll. Rapido, rima, renta, roto. In all other cases, the R sounds like the d of buddy. Naranja, llorar, crema, aro. Oh, interesting. I never thought of it as like a D sound, but that's interesting. Sobre la arena el torero se prepara para torear. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of R's. I don't even think I said it right, but that's okay. This, the double R's, this combination represents a very pronounced roll, and I'm not gonna be able to say it. So, perro, oh boy, quiera, caro, quiera. Rápido corren los carros del ferrocarril. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I'm butchering this. It is what it is. The S always has the S sound of the word saint. It never has the Z sound of the English word rosy. So sangre, oh boy, vaso, televisión, sencilla, rosa, presente, and X. Before most consonants, the X has the sound of the English S. Extra, experimento, experiencia. Between two vowels, X has the sound of CS or KS or even GS. So examen, exacto, existir, taxi. Z. In Spanish America, the Z has the sound of S. It is never pronounced like the English Z of buzz. So zapato, Arizona, lápiz, paz. In many regions of Spain, the Z is pronounced like the th in the words thin and thanks. So practiquemos. As you can see, I'm like just reading out of this. So here are the practice sentences. So I'm going to attempt to say these right now. Trabalenguas, tongue twisters. Try reading the following tongue twisters aloud to practice your pronunciation. What letter or letters is each exercise emphasizing? 1. Don Daniel Doran, dentista, acusa al doctor Don Diego. So that was D's. Number 2. Ves a los 20 vagos en el barrio de Victor Vázquez. So that's V's. Number 3. Sin cesar no es posible cazar cebras en la plaza sin cesar. Oh my gosh, that one I think I definitely pronounced incorrectly. Number 4. El jefe injusto se llama Jaime Jimenez. So that was J's. Number 5. La cucaracha charla y marcha con mucha chispa. I don't even know what that means. Number 6. Agustín tiene una aguda gripe que lo agota. Toma pastillas de goma para curar su garganta. Number 7. Todo se halla callado y nos llega el perfume de la manzanilla. And number 8. Enrique rima romances de guerra y recita el de la rosa. Ooh, I think that one's Enrique rima romances of war and recites that of the rose, or something like that. I'm not really sure. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about, oh boy, stress and accentuation. So if a word has no written accent and ends in a vowel, end, or s, the stress is on the second to last syllable. I already know that these are the kinds of things I'm not going to remember, but it's good to just read about it and try it. So, elegante, pedimos, pregunta, examen, considero. If a word has no written accent and ends in a consonant other than N or S, the stress is on the last syllable. Final, necesitar, universidad, reloj, capaz. I'm not going to remember these. A word that carries a written accent is always stressed on the syllable that contains the accent. Okay, well, that's easy to remember. This accent indicates that the word does not follow the rules mentioned in 1 and 2 above. So, página, capítulo, fácil, canción, exámenes. Well, you know what? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly or not, so hopefully in the future I'll have some Spanish speaking people watching this and can help let me know if I'm pronouncing it correct or not. And finally, sometimes accents are used to help distinguish between words with identical forms but different meanings. Their presence does not affect the pronunciation of the word. So there's see, if, and see. Yes. El, the, el, he. To, your, and to, you. Se, oneself, and se, I know, and me, my, or me, object of a preposition. Practiquemos. Pronunciación. Pronounce the following words. Explain why they do not have a written accent. I am not going to know, but I will do my best to pronounce them. Origen, lesiones, inglesa, feliz, clase, profesor, español, aprendemos, pared. Is that wall? I think that's wall. Más, more pronunciation. Pronunciación. Pronounce the following words. Explain why they have a written accent. Orígenes, lección, inglés, campaña, lápiz, república, el, águila, sí. Okay. ¿Dónde están los acentos? Where are the accents? Oh, I'm not going to know how to do this. Some of the following words are missing in They're written accents. Listen to your professor pronounce them. Indicate which need an accent and where it is needed. Justify your answers according to the rules. So I don't have a professor pronouncing it, so I'm not going to know, but I'll just do my best and guess. Carácter. Escribir rápido. Dificultad. Aquí. Interés. Hablamos. Matrícula en papel. So, los días de la semana. So now we're going to do some vocabularies. Ugh. So here you can see the days of the week. So, los días de la semana, the days of the week. The following are the days of the week in Spanish, which contain diphthongs. Pronounce them aloud and explain why some of them have written accents. Los días de la semana, the days of the week. Lunes, Monday. Martes, Tuesday. Miércoles, Wednesday. Jueves, Thursday. Viernes, Friday. Sábado, Saturday. Domingo, Sunday. So, lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo. Those are the days of the week. Cognates. Many Spanish and English words have the same Latin root. These words, or cognates, are similar or identical in form and meaning. Learning to recognize and use cognates can help you identify unfamiliar words and phrases and to get the general idea of a reading. It can also be a source of motivation and encouragement in your study of Spanish. Read this ad for Redder Appliances. They say they offer you more, más. What 6 things do they offer you more of? So this is what it looks like. So, cadena Redder, más servicio, más calidad, más diversidad, más innovaciones, más rapidez, más soluciones. 10 años ofreciéndote más. So, Redder Appliances, more service, more quality, I think. More diversity, more innovation, more speed, more solutions. 10 years offering more. So, yeah, that is pretty self-explanatory. How many more pages are here? Oh boy. Okay. So some cognates have exactly the same spelling and meaning as their English equivalents. So they are doctor, terrible, hospital, musical, cruel, popular, sentimental, ideal. Most cognates have only minor differences. One such difference is a written accent mark. Religión, televisión, región, sofá, Canada, visión, America. Another is the addition of a final vowel. Novela, dentista, importante, correcto, restaurante, presidente, persona. There are several predictable patterns of cognates. So Spanish nouns ending in ción and sion have English counterparts ending in tion and sion. Participación, conversación, operación, televisión, conclusión, explosión. Oh my gosh, my leg is falling asleep. All right, so the Spanish ending DAD often corresponds to the English ending TY. Universidad, popularidad, curiosidad, actividad, autoridad, realidad. Spanish words that begin with ES plus a consonant often correspond to English words that begin with S plus a consonant. España, esnob. Esnob? That's funny. Estúpido, especial, espectacular. In Spanish, doubling of the same consonant only occurs in the case of CC, RR, LL, and NN. And NN only occurs when the prefix IN, UN, is added to a word that begins with N. Innecesario, unnecessary. Posible, profesor, comercial, dólar, tenis, atención, clase. Oh, so it's showing that it does not have the double letters. Okay. The Spanish ending OSO often equals the English ending OUS. Maravilloso, maravilloso, famoso, generoso, curioso, ambicioso. The Spanish ending mente often equals to the English ending ly. Generalmente, rápidamente, posiblemente, finalmente. There are many cognates that follow no particular pattern but have only slight spelling changes. Elefante, tigre, actriz, examen, teléfono, automóvil. So some Spanish words are borrowed from English words. Hamburguesa, sweater, football, baseball, boicoteo. What's that? Is that boycott? I guess so. Boicoteo, roast beef. Oh, roast beef. That's funny. Yankee. Beware of false cognates. Okay, so they look alike, but their meanings are very different. So, sano, healthy, pariente, relative, pastel, cake, pastry, gracioso, funny, suceso, event, embarazada, pregnant. Oh, wouldn't it be funny if you said that you're embarazada and you think that means embarrassed, but it actually means you're pregnant? That is kind of embarrassing. Libreria, bookstore. Fábrica, factory. Arma, weapon. Lectora, reading. Sensible, sensitive. Éxito, success. So, practiquemos. Los cognates refer to the previous list of cognates and tell which words are positive personal qualities, negative personal qualities, useful in an emergency. Well, I don't know. But Fábrica Gonzalo, Libreria Fonseca, Pastelería Valencia. Okay. Synonyms. A good way to build vocabulary is through association and contrast. Increase your vocabulary by matching the cognates in the first column with their synonyms in the second column. It may be helpful to repeat them after your instructor. So, sección y parte. Inmenso y enorme. Característica y atributo. Tendencia y inclinación. Talento y habilidad. So yeah, those are pretty easy. And then antonyms. Now match the adjectives in the first column with their antonyms in the second column. So let me show you this. Sincero y hipócrita, inferior y superior, liberal y conservador, tranquilo y nervioso, idealista y realista. So those are pretty self-explanatory as well. Las reactions. What are people saying in the following situations? Repeat each word or phrase after your instructor. So here are the photos, and I have to guess what matches what with the phrasing. So let's see. Number 1 is Romeo and Julieta. So, que romántico. Number 2 is like a scary movie. Que horror. Number 3 is straight A's. Excelente, fantastico. Number 4, they look. Oh, he's pushing through. Perdón. And number 5 are clowns. Que ridículo. Lectoras, readings. Read the following advertisements carefully. Make a list of all the words that you recognize because of their similarity to English. What do you think the ads say? Then answer the following questions about each ad. Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff here. Okay, so there's the. Let me just show you all the ads. All right, let's see how fast I can do this because this video is now longer than I wanted it to be. Con este cupón obtendrá 10 de descuento. 3 locales para su conveniencia. Abierto 24 horas al día. Millaje gratis en la Florida. Autos nuevos y equipados. Servicio de aeropuerto y hotel. Aceptamos tarjetas de crédito. So with this coupon, you can get 10% discount. 3 locations for your convenience. Open 24 hours a day. Millaje gratis en la Florida. So maybe tax-free in Florida. New cars and equipment. Servicio de so maybe like what's it called? What's the thing called again? Like ride to the airport or hotel, and they accept credit cards. So this ad is for a car dealership, and with this coupon the client receives a discount. The ad indicates that you may pay by credit card. This company does not offer unlimited mileage anywhere in the US, but they do offer new cars and hotel and airport transportation. 2 convenience factors of this company are that it has 3 locations and is open all day long. Okay, so now I feel like, okay, we're almost done. All right, vota en el Distrito Federal que el pueblo decida. Ramón Sosa Montes, H. Representante a la Asamblea del Distrito Federal para una ciudad digna y habitable. Democracia y nuevo gobierno control popular a las autoridades. 28 de febrero, casillas en parques, delegaciones y estaciones del metro. So booths, offices, subways. So this ad is from a Mexican newspaper. The candidate is Ramon Sosa Montes, and the position he aspires to is the representative of the district. 3 things he hopes to achieve in his new position are democracy and a new government to control the authority. Wait, is that right? For a dignified and habitable city. When is the voting date? February 28th. And the voting booths will be located in parks and metro stations and whatever delegaciones are. Okay, finally the last ad here. Quicker cuadritos de avena. Disfruta con Quicker cuadritos de avena, lo más rico y nutritivo de la avena, el cereal más perfecto de la naturaleza. El delicioso sabor que te ayuda a mejorar la digestión y a reducir los niveles de colesterol en tu cuerpo. Cuadritos de avena, naturalmente el más rico. Okay, so sabor, I think is flavor. Te ayuda is helps you. Niveles is levels, and cuerpo is body. So based on the information in the ad, find 3 adjectives that describe the cereal. So 3 adjectives are more rich and nutritious and perfect. Name 3 reasons why you should buy this cereal. It's delicious flavor. And it's gonna help your digestion and reduce your levels of cholesterol in your body. Oh, that is easy to read. Oh my gosh, I didn't even. That's pretty good. Name 1 reason why the company wants you to call. Call Su Nutrición nos interesa. If you are interested in the nutrition, then you would give them a call. All right. So now the final page. Why? Oh, Vitora Cultura. So unfortunately, I don't have the video, so I can't watch this. So why learn Spanish and add it to your future? So name 3 reasons why you think it's important to know how to speak Spanish. I think it's important to speak Spanish because I plan to be traveling in South America and I want to be able to speak the local language. Speaking Spanish will broaden the amount of people I can talk to. So if they don't know English, then at least I can speak Spanish to them. And I just like learning new languages. I think it helps you learn to think in a different way. And I took Spanish for 4 years in high school. So I want to become like fluent in it because I am hoping that I'll be able to speak more Spanish than English when I'm in South America. Name 3 professions that may require the use of Spanish. Like a tour guide, a Spanish translator, and Spanish teacher. Name 3 cities in the United States where Spanish is spoken by many people. Oh, New Mexico, Texas, and where else? Arizona? Yeah, I think those are pretty good. Oh, wait. Cities. Whatever. Al ver el video. So after watching the video, do the following activities. So I don't know these people, unfortunately. Oh, wait. Enrique Iglesias. He is a cantator, singer-songwriter. Amalia Bereda. I do not know who she is, but I'm just going to say reportera para televisión. Alan Altman. Well, I see he has a stethoscope, so doctor. Mary Sit. I do not know who Mary is. I'll just say juez. Charles Grabau, periodista, and Jose Masso, agente para atletas y actores. Give 1 reason why each of these professionals feel the knowledge of Spanish is an asset to their career. And tell you what impressed you the most about these interviews. So yeah, that's it. So thank you so much for joining me on this second video on learning Spanish from the textbook Así es. I'm going to be learning how to speak Spanish, and in the next lesson, we're going to do the next session. So hope you enjoyed this video. Adios. Hasta luego.